tous les samedis après.
When most people think of raw food, they're probably thinking about carrot juice and tree branches. But I wanted to prove them wrong and create a dish with a familiar flavor profile that's approachable, easy to make, and delicious. I'm Josh Garcia, and today we're making raw corn tostadas with kaffir lime, fresh pomegranate, and mango guacamole served up with a raw Brazil nut horchata. Ready, go. All you're gonna need is 2 bags of frozen organic corn, 1 whole red bell pepper, a half cup of golden flax, a tablespoon of olive oil, a tablespoon of lemon juice, a teaspoon of paprika, cayenne, sea salt, and cumin, 1 handful of cilantro at the end, and just a little motivation. All right, first things first, grab your blender. I happen to have a Vitamix because of their large size. It's also kind of a raw foodie staple tool to have in the kitchen. Put all your corn in the blender. I already did that. That's 2 bags of corn. Set that right there. Take your flaxseed, dump it right on top, all your spices, your olive oil, and we're gonna blend all of these up together really quickly. You should be able to see little pieces of cilantro and red bell pepper, and we're looking for like a texture that's very similar to this one here. All right, let's put it on our dehydrator. We're gonna pour our tostada dough on top. If you can't smooth these out thin enough, feel free to always add a little alkaline water to smooth out those flavors, get them to really macerate well. Bam! Now our tostada dough is ready to be deep fried. So get out your deep fryer, your Mazola oil, and turn it up. No, I'm just kidding. We're actually gonna dehydrate it because we're doing raw food here. Open up your dehydrator. Should yield about 3 trays worth of tostada dough, right? We're gonna go for 5 hours at 115 degrees. And the reason 115 degrees is the number I'm choosing. Any more than that, more or less, will start to destroy the enzymes and phytochemicals naturally occurring in that tostada dough. And because we're raw foodies, we want to preserve those for the optimal nutritional content. Get yourself 1½ cups of soaked sunflower seeds, 1 cup of soaked sun-dried tomatoes, 2 garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of miso, 1 soaked ancho chili, a chunk of a jalapeno, 2 green onions, and 1 teaspoon of cumin, cayenne, coriander, olive oil, and salt. Okay, just between you and me, there's no special secret to the beans. Just throw all these ingredients right into the blender. And the only thing I might suggest is the more thicker things, like the sun-dried tomatoes, put those in first, maybe your ancho chili, blend those up individually before you add the easier to blend ingredients. I'll throw the scallions in there too, and you know what the heck, my sunflower seeds. You're gonna add alkaline water to texture. We're not gonna be dehydrating it, so you gotta get the alkaline water amount right. Stick to and start with about a 1/4 cup. You're not gonna need much more than that. When we're talking raw beans, this is what we're looking at. Something like this kind of sort of texture, really well blended, no pieces or spots or anything. Really trying to make it look like raw beans, because you know what? No one will know the difference. And it tastes great. So pack these in a container, set them aside for now. We're gonna pull them out tomorrow when our tostadas are ready, and we're going on to step 3. You're gonna need 2 cups of sprouted Brazil nuts, 1 cup of dates, 1 vanilla bean, 2 inches of cinnamon bark, and a pinch of Celtic sea salt. Get your Vitamix ready. Dump your 2 cups of nuts in there, and your vanilla bean, and your dates, and just cover those with your 8 liters of water. You can hear it making all that grinding noise. That's all the dates and the Brazil nuts just really being pulverized. So don't stop until those noises stop. Now you can use a nut milk bag, but I happen to hate nut milk bags. So I prefer to use a mesh strainer. Pour our Brazil nut milk, horchata mixture all the way through. The primary is going to catch the larger meat. The secondary chinois is going to catch the rest of the meat. We're just going to let it sit like this till it pours out into the bowl. In the end, we're going to have a very smooth, seamless, creamy texture to our milk. Give it a good shake and throw it in your fridge, and it's ready to serve tomorrow. All right, guys. Our tostada crusts have been in the dehydrator for about 5 hours. That means it's time to start punching holes in the crusts. That way, They break away from the crust around them easily once they're fully dehydrated. Hey guys, it's day 2. Before we punch out our tostada crusts, let's make sure we have all of our ingredients for garnish. 1 handful of dried mango blades, a purple onion, 4 mashed avocados, 2 cups of cherry tomatoes cut in half, 1 cup of pomegranate kernels, and 3 kaffir limes or regular limes. Oh, chocolate macaroons, that's not what we're looking for. Flaxseed crust, super yummy, but still not what we want. Oh, these are my favorite. They're like lemon pepper kale chips. I do really good ones. I'll save those recipes for you guys for another day. But in the meantime, let's punch out our tostada crusts. Pop off each of these little tostada crusts, just like this. And we're gonna top each of these with a small scoop of beans. All right, we're just gonna place these right back in the dehydrator because it's almost dinner time and I want them to be nice and toasty. All right, get out your pulverizing machine of choice. Our first garnish is mango dust. Now, mango dust is really dried mangoes that are pulverized into oblivion. But I like to make my meals as sophisticated as possible, right down to the name. So it's my show, and we're gonna call it mango dust. Ready? All right, it's lime time. About our limes, you can use regular limes if you want, but I happened to go to one of my favorite food co-ops, and they had kaffir limes. And if you've never had kaffir lime, it's pretty popular. The leaves are used a lot in Thai cuisine because they have like a very floral kind of aroma to them. So I really like it. And you could smell that aroma right through the peel. You're welcome to get regular limes, but your meal just may not be as fancy as mine. Just keep that in mind. Okay, now's the fun part. It's time to decorate. Get out your serving plates. I like square ones because they're so pretty. I'm gonna start out with our guacamole. Let's get our tomatoes on the plate. I'm feeling pomegranate kernels. Our mango dust next. A few pieces of our purple onion. And finish it with cilantro. And place a lime wedge just on the side so whoever's eating it knows that this needs a little lime love. Look at that, that is acute. You can't tell me that's not the cutest tostada you've ever seen in your life. And there's 3 of them. All right, ready? Let's give it a go. You know what? All our work definitely paid off. I don't know guys, I'd say Martha Stewart is in some serious trouble. Again, these are raw mango guacamole, pomegranate kernel, kaffir lime tostadas with raw Brazil nut horchata. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed having an amazing dinner party and share this wonderful recipe with all your friends. See you next time.